G'day legends, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Mike and I'm the Outback Recycler. I'm a city boy turned bushman. Over the past 8 months, I started recycling and I've picked up over 25,000 drink containers, and I've also started to recycle precious metals. These include aluminium, copper, brass, and really anything else I can get my hands on. So today it's a very special one. This is our first ever scrap metal run. So I'll be filling up the troopy full of as much scrap metal as I can. As you guys know, and can probably see in my yard is just full of it. My shed is full of it. I've been stuck in the community for the past probably month now. So for those who don't know, I live in a remote indigenous community, and when it does rain, we do get stuck out here. So when it rains, there's not much I can do. Anyway, let's get into it. The plan for today's video, well, for tonight, is to just, pack up the car, get it all ready for tomorrow, and then I'll see you in the morning. We're gonna head out bright and early, so it'll be a good day. Currently the morning of the big day. Now have a look at this. We've got the whole troopy full. Aluminium, copper, they're the main two things in here. All of our coppers at the back, all of the rims on the top, bit of extrusion there. So we are on a tight time frame. So let's head on down to Alice. Let's go. Alrighty legends, we are just about to leave Yundamu. It's currently about 6:30 a.m, so we should get down there about 9:30. I spoke to Anton and he said his door's open at 8 o'clock, so we'll get there as soon as we can and unload this big old load, my first ever load. I am super excited to see what we get and also to learn a thing or two. So Anton, I'll see you soon. I'm not too sure if I'll be able to do some filming. I will obviously try and get as much footage as I can for you, but we'll just see what happens. We are officially leaving Yundamu. Alice Springs, here we come. I'll see you down there. Oh man, I was really hoping for another coffee. Far out. Well, we've just hit Tillmouth Well, so we're about 100 k's from Yundamu. Got about 190 to go, 200. But that's a shame. I pumped a coffee this morning, woke up about 3:30, but I was keen for another. Oh well, what can you do? I'm gonna use the bathroom and we'll get back on the road. Got a bush turkey. But so just then we went through the Tillmouth Well crossing on Napaby Creek, and I'll throw up some videos for you. That thing was flowing hardcore probably like a week and a half ago. Now, because there's water there, it was only probably just above ankle deep, so that was fine, but I am slightly worried about Charlie Creek. So Charlie Creek is another one. It's probably about 100 k's out from Alice, and that's the one that I'm now worried about. Mate, good morning, mate. Are you subscribed to the Outback Recycler? You are? Oh, what a good fella. Alrighty legends, so we've just hit the single lane roads. For the viewers who have been on the channel for a while now, I've talked about them a few times, but for all the new viewers out there, this is sort of what they look like. So they're still sealed, so we've got bitumen in the middle, and we've got gravel either side. Now, what you would do if a car was coming, you would slow down from 110 to 80, and then you would pull half on, half off. So it would look something like this. The vehicle would slow down, and you'd go half on the road, half on. The vehicle would go past, happy days, merge back onto the single lane road. If there was a road train or a truck or a larger vehicle, I'd pull off to the side, especially if there's a road train. It's just a must out here, because yeah, it's just, you're going to create an accident otherwise. So it's really important to remember these rules. These roads are quite common out in the outback of Australia. So if you see them, now you know what to do. Alrighty legends, so you know how I said I'm worried about Charlie Creek? Mate, have a look at that. There's bloody nothing here. Well, there's a little bit there. Yous wouldn't believe it, but that was hitting at about 1.8 to 2 meters deep. So it was deeper than I am tall. And I know of a few cars that actually got ridden off, so stay safe out here. There we have it, legends. After being literally stuck in Yuendamu for the past month, we have now just made it to Alice Springs. It's been an absolutely beautiful drive. As you can all see, it's full of green. The scenery is beautiful. I don't get to see this very often, so for all the viewers who are seeing it with me, just take it all in. And if you want to check out the difference between now and a few months ago, check out some of the earlier YouTube videos, because you can see it firsthand. There is usually none of this stuff. But yeah, as we enter Alice Springs, we're going to go straight over to Antons, and yeah, we're going to unload our first ever scrap metal load. Alrighty legends, so just a quick update. I ended up dropping off all my recyclables, all the scrap metal this morning, because I had to go shoot off and do a few things. So I was in a bit of a rush. So I left everything at the yard, and we're just about to head back now. We recently met up with a fella called Ben. And I just want to say, Ben, if you're watching this, man, or if you ever see this, dude, thank you so much. Like, I still can't put into words yeah, how appreciative I am. We had an absolutely amazing chat, and yeah, I'm definitely going to keep in contact with you, and yeah, I look forward to speaking to you. But for all the viewers, to give a little bit of context about Ben, so as you guys may know, I bought a Ryobi reciprocating saw, and it died in a week, not even. Like, I mean, it's completely dead. So I was looking on Marketplace for another reciprocating saw, and I found this bundle of tools, Milwaukee tools in particular. And yeah, I initially messaged the lady who posted these tools, and I just gave an introduction and said, hey, you know, my name is Mike, I'm the Outback Recycler. I'm on a mission to change how waste management and recycling works in remote Indigenous communities. I've recently been doing recycling, and I've recycled over 25,000 containers. You know, and pretty much just telling her I didn't do it to expect anything. I just purely did it to show her that the tools were going to be put to good use if she were to choose me, because it was quite a good deal. And quite frankly, I thought that I was going to miss out on them because of how good of a deal it was. Me being located in Yuendamu as well, generally whenever I find something on Marketplace in Alice Springs for a good price, by the time I can organise to come down here, it's gone. So just the fact that it was available and they put it aside was amazing. But here's the thing, I got a message from the lady, and she said something along the lines of, look, we've had heaps of blessings recently. You know, we really love what you're doing, and we'd love to support the project. And we feel like this is a call from God, basically saying to, you know, bless you. So she said, please get in contact with my husband, which is Ben, and he'll sort it out for you. So I spoke to Ben, great guy. And he said, yeah, look, man, recently life's been super good for us. We've had all these blessings, so it's my time to, you know, pay it forward. And I just couldn't believe it. I absolutely couldn't believe it. And he said, look, I know the boys at Centerbuild, so if you can't get down and they can get a truck up before you get down, I'll even send up the tools to you. So I was like, mate, you're a bloody legend. Anyway, I managed to get into town. As you guys know, this is where I am right now. And yeah, I just saw him. We had an absolutely amazing chat. And he even gave me a whole bunch of bits. So when I show you the tools, once I pull over or get back to the hotel, I'll run through everything. So look, Ben, thank you so much, man. I can't even talk, dude. I can't even talk, guys. So just these sort of acts, they make me realize how good the world is, you know. And again, it's all about paying things forward. That's what I truly believe in. The more positivity I put out into the world, the more that comes back. And I don't do it to expect it. I don't honestly do it for praise. I do it because I love it. And I think because it's genuine, that's why it works. But hey, we're just heading to the recycling center now, so stay tuned. Hopefully we can get some footage. But yeah, we'll go from there once I get there. So yeah, here we have the ribs that I brought in today. So there's a fair few there. Not too bad, pretty decent. And yeah, it's been great. Paul and Anton have both been giving me the full rundown of how things work out here, what to bring, what not to bring, what to clean up and what's not worth cleaning up. So yeah, it's been absolutely amazing. Great bunch of fellas. And yeah, I've learnt so much. I'm really excited to see how much we get on our first ever scrap. But yeah, it's a really cool place. Heaps of stuff around.
I'm going to go through all those batteries. I just started reconditioning batteries.
Yep.
I'll pick out good ones. I'll go around to everybody, pick up all the scrap batteries from Fords and Holdens and all that. And I'll finish up with scrap, which was worth fuck all. But like say a battery that costs $300 new, I do it for a quarter, you know. I'm still doing it now. I sold out.
Yeah.
Like if you get a $300 battery for $75 fucking dollars and it lasts fucking 2 years, I mean I'm only going to warrant it for 6 months, but if that's all you can afford, it must be, well, Blake bought one into this yard.
Yeah.
I said I hadn't been doing it for fucking 5 years. It happens, you know.
And so that's how you started this initial business, was through batteries?
Hang on, I've got to start again. Yeah, I had an ice business,
Yep.
so I supplied Coles and Woolies and all the garages around town. So what I do is, and I had to scrap the battery recycling as well. So 2 business, one was earning me 50 and the other one was earning me 50. So it was a reasonably good income. I'm promising these guys when my crypto goes up, I'll buy this yard and I'll get it all concreted. Because I only rent and I rent next door.
Yep.
But the bloke next door got me on the XRP. Yeah. Because he said, I've worked it out, my brother's a computer expert. They're talking 10 years ago, they're looking at the World Bank. Set up for the World Bank, so it's going to happen.
You reckon buy some XRP?
XRP, they're only $2 Australian at the moment, or $2.05. They're going to be worth $2,000 per each. Yeah. See that there, 999?
Yep.
That sounds a bit dodgy, don't it? 999. That's what the pallet weighs, 34.
Yep.
Plus there's a ply sheet in that cardboard there, which makes a 38 tier. So this is what I get paid for, 961. So that's what they call extruded. That's top of the range, extruded.
Yep.
This stuff here and that wire goes extruded.
Yep.
Top of the range. You'll see it. Have you taken a photograph of the price list?
No, but if it's right, I will.
Yeah, well, because that gives you an idea what you're getting for stuff. Yeah.
That'd be great. Because I bought in a few security frames, but I didn't
Oh, yeah.
realise because they had screws through them, they're dirty.
Yeah.
But at least now I do know for next time.
Yeah. Zit, 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 you got them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this,
I charged somebody $10 for that.
you give him $10 for that?
No, they gave me $10 for that.
Alrighty, so hopefully Paul's done valuing our load. But here's just a little look at the scrapyard. So this is what we brought in today. I found out that this is dirty because it's got those bolts. But I'll show you all the copper here. So this is what they call domestic. So all your dirty stuff. Number 2, so all your burnt. And your stuff that doesn't quite make number 1. So like with this, if it didn't have that film on it, this would be number 1, but it's got to stay there. This stuff is your number 2. And I'll show you the mulberry. This looks insane. Look at the colour on that. Yeah, so that's the highest grade copper that they got around here. But yeah, it's a great place. The fellas here are super friendly. So yeah, I couldn't ask for a better bunch. And you know, it just shows Alice Springs is a great place. I mean, the fellas at Envirobank, top blokes. Guys at Antons, also top blokes at Anton. I mean, just as you guys would have seen in that last clip, he's a great guy. Older fella, but keen to teach you if you want to learn. And I definitely am. So yeah, have a look at all those alternators, mate. They're worth about 60 cents a kilo, I think he was saying. So you get about $6 an alternator, $6 to $9, pretty good. Alrighty legends, we are officially finished up at Antons Recycling. Oh my god. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh my god, I got a lot more than I actually expected. The fellas at the centre, they were, well, I mean Paul in particular, he was gonna rid up my ticket. He was extremely generous, and he just said, look mate, like if you walked into any other yard, they would have just done you pretty dirty, because heaps of the materials, like it was dirty grade. But like he really appreciated it, because like I said, I dropped it off in the morning, and then I obviously came back later in the Arvo now, and I was sort of waiting around, you know, he sorted out a few other people's orders, and then I sort of went through my tubs and sorted everything out, and I think like he could tell that I was genuinely interested in this, you know, and I made sure to ring Anton up beforehand, so Anton told him I was going to come in, and Anton was a great guy, so I think, you know, it's absolutely amazing, man. I'm so appreciative. In total, I ended up getting $885 on my first ever scrap run, and that's cash. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the ATM and deposit that, because I have no need for cash, and it'll just be safer in there. But yeah, $885. He did say I could have got an extra $10 for my front bumper, but it was dirty, so that would have brought it up to $895. Let's just round it up to $900, and I could have got an extra $150 for my copper, but because my copper was very dirty, and it was copper number 2, it was, yeah, like worth bugger all. In saying that though, I still think $885 is incredible. That's gonna do so much, and it was my first time actually using my ABN. So I've now set up the Outback Recycler as an official business. I am a sole trader, and yeah, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. Yeah, legends. So I'm just gonna show you the tools we got. So we got a whole bunch of bits, and I cannot even tell you what they are all for. I do know, like they're for sort of the tech screws. These ones are for the sockets. They're screwdrivers. There's like a square head one as well. Ben did say, for what I'm doing out there, they're going to be absolutely perfect. I also got a cutting disc and a grinding disc. I got a few batteries, a fast charger. I got a drill, Milwaukee drill, Milwaukee radio, Milwaukee grinder. Got a disc on there as well. There's the fast charger. We got an impact driver, hammer drill, and this was the bad boy. This was what I mainly wanted. And like I said, man, when they first said that, you know, they were willing to do this for free, I was completely blown away. Here we go. It's got Sawzall. Look at this bad boy. So, shout out Ben. Thank you so much, man. It's just incredible. Today has been such an incredible day. I'm not one to show money, but look at that. Oh man, I have not seen $100 bills in a very long time. So today has just been a blessing. And like I said, I'm going to pay this forward tomorrow when I do this charity draw. Who knows, I might slap something on top of it. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, legends, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.